This video will introduce you to the unique Apache A-Tuffy Instant tent and illustrate how quick and easy it is to set up and take down. Only top quality aircraft aluminum components and nylon fabrics are used, and all tents are warranted against any material defect. No other tent offers you the fantastic features of the Apache A-Tuffy Instant tent. Each Apache Instant tent is packed in an oversized bag with two sewn handles for carrying, and includes the Apache A-Tuffy Instant tent, a rainfly, and a small bag containing tent pegs for the tent, rainfly, and tie downs. Let's get started setting up the Apache Instant tent. It's always a good idea to use a tarp or other ground cover to keep your Apache Instant tent clean. Remove the bungee cords from the tent and save them for later use. Unroll the tent. Then unfold the tent pole sections. Shake them until the pole sections snap together. Unroll the rainfly and snap the ridge pole sections together. Spread out the corners of the tent until the floor is flat. Reach in or enter the tent and actuate the umbrella mechanism, and presto, the tent is up. Connect the nylon rod to any corner of the tent with the bungee provided if desired. Attaching the rainfly is very simple and easy. Put the center pin into the hole at the top of the tent hub. Then attach the corners of the bottom layer of the rainfly to the plastic triangle connectors at the front and rear corners of the tent with the hooks provided. The next step is very important. Attach the grommet of the rainfly over the end tips of the ridge pole on each end. Then lift the top layer or loose half of the rainfly up and over the tent and attach the other two corners to the plastic triangle connectors at the front and rear corners of the tent with the hooks provided. Your tent is ready to use. If you are expecting windy or stormy weather, you can use the tent pegs to stake the tent and guy lines down. If you purchased a vestibule with your tent, you may attach the vestibule to the rainfly and stake it down to give a storm-protected area outside the tent door. Taking the tent down is just as simple as setting it up. Begin by pulling all tent pegs out if they were used. If the vestibule was used, remove it and roll it up. Next, unhook the rainfly from the triangle connectors at the corners of one side of the tent. Lift the rainfly up over the ridge pole to the opposite side. Unhook the grommets from each end of the ridge pole, then unhook the hooks from the triangle connectors on the two remaining corners. Lift the ridge pole center pin out of the tent hub. Disconnect the outer ridge pole sections on either end and fold it in along with the rainfly. Do the same with the other end. Then disconnect the ridge pole sections at either side of the center pin and fold them together with the rainfly. Then roll up the rainfly from the pole section end and put the bungee cords back on. Reach in or enter the tent and grab the bottom of the center nylon rod with one hand, the slide ring with the other hand, and pull the slide ring down, releasing the umbrella mechanism. Next, take hold of the center of the floor fabric and raise it up till all the corners of the tent come together. While holding the floor fabric and one pole in one hand, gather two more poles together. Then, slant the tent down and gather the last pole together, making sure that both doors are folded inside. With the tent gathered and the tent horizontal, you can release the floor. With the poles on top, smooth and straighten the fabric. Then, with the tent bundle over your hip and under your arm, swing the triangle of fabric away from you and let it rest on the ground. Starting at the top, separate the tent poles far enough that the ends do not catch on each other and flare or split the tube ends, and swing the bottom of that pole away from you until all 4 joints are released. Fold the top bundle down against the bottom bundle of pole. Follow it so that now the bundle is against your hip. Then reach down and separate the pole joints and swing them in the opposite direction. Continue this process until all pole sections are separated and the fabric and poles are folded in a zigzag pattern. When all pole sections are folded together with the fabric hanging down, orient the pole sections and the tent fabric so that when the tent is rolled up, the pleated sides will be folded in and the smooth side will be on the outside. Place the bungees around the bundle to hold it tight. Insert everything back in the oversized bag, and you are finished.